Baby babes, today we are going from the hive into the home, and I'm going to be showing you step by step on how to render wax. Okay, so to render wax is simply the process of melting down wax that has been infested with hive beetle larvae or wax moths, and I'm going to show you just what some of it looks like. The hive that was potentially going to swarm had hive beetle larvae in it. So as you can see, those little larvae are dead. What you can do whenever you have an infestation like this, do not throw the wax away. What you can do is freeze it, and then that will simply kill off all of the hive beetle larvae or the wax moth larvae, and you can reuse it. So we're going to be rendering this piece today. So the process of rendering wax, it will simply go from this to this. So how do we get it from gross and disgusting to a circle shape like this? So you will simply take your disgusting honeycomb, you will put it in a bag that looks like this. You can use a strainer sack, which I got from Lowe's. They have them in 1 in a pack or either 2 in the pack. They have different varieties. You can also get them from Home Depot or on Amazon, but I'm going to be reusing this one. We're going to take this disgusting honeycomb and we're going to drop it inside of this bag, and then we will be putting it inside of this bucket that I got from the thrift store. Make sure you are using an old pot from the thrift store or whatever convenience store that is nearest to you that you won't be using for your food. Fill it full of water and boil it. Once the honeycomb comes to a boil, you will turn it off, lift the strainer sack out of the water, and it will catch all of the debris. The liquid that is left in the bottom of this pot will be the honeycomb and the water. Once the honeycomb cools, it will then turn into this little block of honeycomb. And as you can see, it has little spots on it like this. We're gonna run this one more time just to make sure that it is free of all the impurities, and you now have honeycomb beeswax. We're gonna move on to scraping this old comb off of the frames. Inside of the hive, these deep frames had a wax moth infestation, and you can tell based off of the little webbing that you see inside of the frames, where the hive beetle larva will get inside and make a little web through the frames, the honeycomb. And also we have another frame that I can show you. This is what it looks like when you have a wax moth and hive beetle infestation inside of your hive. So instead of throwing this old comb away, you can scrape it off and melt it down to render the wax.